Certainly. Below is a detailed conversation between a teacher and a student. The scene is set in a realistic Indian school environment and covers topics such as academics, daily routine, personal goals, discipline, and emotional well-being. Title: A conversation between a teacher and a student at Sunrise Public School. Setting: Sunrise Public School, a reputed English medium CBSE affiliated school located in Lucknow, India. The school has lush green surroundings, modern classrooms, a computer lab, a library, and sports facilities. The academic year is in full swing. The conversation takes place in the staff room after school hours between Ms. Mira, a senior English teacher, and Arav, a student of Class 10. Scene opens. Staff room, 3:40 m. Looking up from her register. Arav? You're still here? Your class was over at 2:30, wasn't it? Yes, ma'am. I was waiting for you to be free. I wanted to talk to you about a few things if you have time. Of course. Please, sit down. She clears some papers and gestures to a chair. What's on your mind? Sits. Ma'am, I've been feeling very overwhelmed lately, with studies, exams, expectations. I thought maybe you could guide me. You always say students can talk to you about anything. I'm really glad you came to me. It takes courage to speak up. Start from the beginning. What exactly is bothering you? Well, I feel like I'm not doing enough. Everyone in class seems to be ahead. In tuitions, in marks, in confidence. I study, I try, but my scores are still average. My parents want me to score above 90% this year, and I'm scared I'll disappoint them. Arav, I've seen your effort. You're sincere, you participate in class, and your comprehension skills are good. But let's break this down. Which subjects are giving you the most trouble? Arav, mostly science and maths. I do okay in English and social science, but physics and algebra, they just confuse me. Mira, even the best students struggle sometimes. It's not about comparing yourself with others. It's about making progress from where you were yesterday. Tell me about your daily schedule. I wake up at 6:30. I get ready and leave for school by 7:30. Our classes end at 2:30, but I usually stay back for extra math classes twice a week. I reach home by 4. I rest for a bit, have snacks, then study from 5:30 to 9 with breaks in between. After dinner, I try to revise or finish homework till 10:30. That's a pretty disciplined routine. Do you get time to relax or pursue hobbies? Not much anymore. I used to paint and play keyboard, but now my parents say it's time to focus only on studies, so I stopped. Arav, focusing on studies is important, but so is keeping your mind fresh. Even I read novels or do yoga to de-stress. You must give your brain a break. You're in class 10, yes? But you're also a human being, not a robot. But ma'am, if I don't study hard now, won't I fall behind? Everyone talks about board exams like it's a make or break thing. That's a common misconception. Board exams are important, but they're not everything. What matters is how you understand concepts and apply them. Do you want to do well just to score marks, or do you want to actually learn and grow? I want to grow, ma'am. I want to be able to speak confidently, to know things beyond textbooks. Then we'll work on that together. At Sunrise Public School, we believe in nurturing every student, not just creating toppers. That's why we have activities, debates, house competitions, counseling, to help you grow in every way. I've always wanted to participate in debates, but I was afraid I'd forget my lines or get laughed at. Do you know how many times I've fumbled in front of people? Even teachers make mistakes. But we learn and try again. I'll help you practice. How about we start small? You write a 2-minute speech and read it to me tomorrow after school? Really? You'll listen? Absolutely. And I'll guide you with voice modulation, posture, eye contact, everything. But you have to promise to try. I promise, ma'am. Now let's talk about your weaker subjects. Have you tried group study? I study alone mostly. I feel shy asking doubts in front of friends. Miss Arav, everyone has doubts, even your classmates who seem confident. Start studying with just one friend you trust. Maybe work on solving science MCQs together, or explain concepts to each other. Teaching is the best way to learn. That sounds helpful. Maybe I'll ask Arjun. He's good at physics. Good idea. Also, use the school's resource center. You can borrow simplified guides or previous year papers. And remember, you can ask me anytime about English, even outside class. Thank you, ma'am. It already feels lighter just talking to you. I'm glad. We teachers are not just here to take attendance and check homework. We're here to support you. Tell me something. What do you want to be when you grow up? I'm not entirely sure, but I like writing. I enjoy expressing my thoughts. Maybe something in journalism or content writing. That's wonderful. And your essays are always impressive. Why don't you contribute to the school magazine this year? You think I can? I know you can. I'll help you polish your article. Think about a topic you care deeply about. Maybe something from your daily life or a social issue. Okay, ma'am? I'll try writing something this weekend. That's the spirit. Now, let's plan ahead. How about we create a study timetable together? One that includes breaks, hobbies, and realistic targets? I'd like that. My own schedule sometimes feels too rigid or exhausting. That's because you've packed it with pressure instead of purpose. Let's design a routine that works with your energy, not against it. They begin drawing up a weekly study plan on a notepad. The clock shows 4:15 p.m. There, this looks better. Study blocks of 40 to 45 minutes, short breaks, and 1 hour on weekends just for your creative time. Thank you so much, ma'am. You've helped me more than you know. Arav, the fact that you came here to talk already shows you're mature and sincere. Trust yourself. Progress, not perfection. Always remember that. I'll never forget that line. Can I meet you again next week? Anytime. And don't hesitate to talk to the school counselor if you ever feel anxious or low. Your mental well-being matters too. I will, ma'am. Thank you once again. You're most welcome, Arav. Now go home, have something healthy, and write that speech for tomorrow. I'll be waiting to hear it. I will, ma'am. Have a great evening. You too. Take care. Scene ends. Arav walks out with a smile and new confidence. The sun outside the staff room sets slowly behind the school playground, where students are packing up their cricket gear. Hope and support linger in the air.